Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Anime Chat with me, Pop. And the theme of the month is superheroes, and that is slowly going away now. So I hope you enjoyed all the series we've looked at with all the different superheroes. We'll have some more today. But before we get to all that, I'd like to say hello to you, Fabric. What's up, man? You been busy? You'll spring slowly. It's a busy week. Yeah. No, it's good. I hope you're not too. Hope it's a good day for you today. Hope you're not called out or anything like that. But as I so often do, I'm going to get to the news of the week. We'll go over that and get all caught up in what's happening out there in the world of anime. I'll just click on this. There we go. All right, this is going back to Monday. Medaka Kuroiwa is Impervious to My Charms. Anime reveals English dub cast and a January 20th premiere. This is one I'm watching. It's pretty funny. This girl, she's loved by everyone except for Medaka. He's training to be a monk, and so he can't have impure thoughts, and she's just trying her hardest to get him to notice her. Did you miss the superheroine Fabric Fold episode? I think you might have, Fabric. We'll see what we got for you today, though. You're doing absolutely nothing today. Right on, man. You need a day like that. I'm glad when I can have days like that. Just, I asked my wife, I'm like, are we doing anything today? And she's like, nope. And I'm like, okay, we'll have a nice, quiet day then. Because you need that sometimes. Moving along here, is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Fulland and Water and Light Games release delayed to March 13th. Okay, so they're coming out with a game. Gundam GQ's beginning film opens at number 1. Colorful Stage, the movie, a Miku Who Can't Sing at number 2. One Piece Anime streams new 5-minute original episode. Okay. Oh, it happens after the battle in Wano. Ooh, for those of you that don't want spoilers, don't watch that one. But some of us were all caught up. Rurouni Kenshin, Kyoto Disturbance anime cast Hiroki Yasumoto. Bleach Rebirth of Souls games character trailer previews Komamura. They keep going on about releasing characters for that Bleach game. You gotta wait till March. To me, I think Bleach already had its moment in the sun. It's, I mean, if they would have done this 10 years ago, maybe it would have been just way more hype for it, but yeah. I just don't think it's there anymore. Webtoon, Capcom announced Monster Hunter Wilds webcomic contest. Oh, I think Carl would be up for that. Carl at the RNG podcast, he likes his Monster Hunter. Maybe him and Metal Shred. Might want to watch that. One Punch Man, the strongest game ends service following U.S. TikTok ban. Oh, wow. Okay. The Bleach game, much like the anime, will never end. Yeah. That and Attack on Titan, right? How's the Macross coming, Fabric? You still finishing off the first one yet? The Osan Newbie Adventurer anime gets English dub. I mean, some of us have watched it already, and the subtitle is just perfect. So that is my pick for one of the best fighting anime to watch. Very enjoyable, and I've said it before, I'll say it again, the show has heart. So if you watch it and you don't see how it has heart, you got to look a little deeper. But it does. That show has heart. You're stuck on 28 because of time, sadly. Oh, okay. No, that's okay. Yeah, it's only got 36, so you're just about there. Discotek licenses Yorotsuki Doji, Higurashi, Deers S, and more. Look at that. Discotek doing a great job. Let's have a look at that a little closer. Also, Cyborg 009 vs. Devilman, Space Adventure Cobra, the movie, manga entertainment dub, Angel Heart, Osomatsu-kun, Flame of Rekka, live action Lupin the Third from 2014. Oh. Live action Tomorrow Joe's, Nana 2. Wow, Discotek. Just killing it out there. Good job, Discotek. What else? Yeah, I don't know if I'd watch Yorotsuki Doji. That's, yeah. That might not be something to watch in polite company. Angel Heart. Flame of Rekka, I heard was pretty good. Lupin the Third live action movie. Vivid Strike. Higurashi When They Cry. Deers. Huh. All right. And that was for Monday. Moving along to Tuesday. Yanmar's Miru, Paths to My Future original anime project reveals theme song artists, VWP April premiere. Virtual Witch Phenomenon. Okay. Princession Orchestra anime to air for 4 consecutive parts. Tomika Heroes Toy Cars, Tomika Heroes Jawbraver web anime to air on Japanese TV with new episodes in July. Tomika makes some really good toy cars. If you look on a place like J-List or J-Box, you can find the cars that are made by Tomika, and they look really good. Fabric, you waiting on the score for that? Okay. Sorry, you want to clarify what score? Let's make a mug. 2 compilation film premieres on March 22nd. So it looks like a pottery anime. Don't let anybody tell you there's never an anime for everything, because if that's like the pottery anime, then there you go. There's another genre. 41% of developers in 2025 GDZ survey impacted by layoffs. 11% experienced layoffs. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be those layoffs. Especially if you're not selling games like crazy. Maybe you should concentrate more on making better games. Oh, the new Bravern score. Okay. Hate the anime, love the music. You know what? I can relate to that. A good example is Macross 7. Anime isn't that great, but the music is just awesome. Firebomber does an excellent job on the music. Mobile Suit Gundam, Seed, Freedom, Haikyuu, Detective Conan, Look Back, Give It All anime nominated for Japan Academy Film Prize. Honey Lemon Soda anime reveals English dubcast, January 22nd debut. Hololive VTubers get Hanafuda game. Okay, I didn't know they were getting a Hanafuda game, but I have seen that VTubers have some of their own collectible cards, like trading card game. I don't know if this is the same thing or not. Yolternative Project streams English subtitled anime shorts. Well, it's always good if they can get subtitled anime to watch. Guilty Gear Strive, Dual Rulers Animes trailer reveals more cast, staff, opening song, April 5th premiere with Crunchyroll streaming. And that's it for Tuesday. Moving along to Wednesday. Gundam G-Quix, beginning film, colorful stage, the movie, Amiku Can't Sing, top Japanese box office. Okay, yeah, well, seems everyone loves their Gundam in Japan. You know Hanafuda because that's victorious. Yeah. You always ask yourself, what is Victoria's Secret? Oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. No, don't tell me. Don't show me. That's pretty good, Fabric. All right. Next up, My Hero Academia Vigilantes anime reveals main cast, April 7th debut in teaser trailer. The 100-line Last Defense Academy game reveals more cast in new trailer. Second Mononoke anime film's music video reveals Aina, the end's theme song. Hiroshi Kitadani, Maki Otsuki perform new versions of We Go with Hololive VTubers for One Piece Log Fishman Island Saga anime. Okay, they're bringing in the VTubers. You gotta bring some levity because the new season has some real stinkers. Yeah, I mean, we'll get to this later, but I am watching like 18 shows this season. And some of them I'm like really excited to watch it, keep continuing on. And others I'm just like, yeah, you know, they're on the bubble to get dropped. Ray Zero anime's third season's trailer previews Counterattack Arc. I haven't been watching Ray Zero. Attack on Titan finale compilation film streams English dubbed trailer. Oh man, Attack on Titan still. It'll film screens in North American theaters for one day only on February 10th. Hopefully after that we don't have to hear about this again because it's freaking Attack on Titan. It's the normie anime. Oh, Amaku MD Doctor Detective anime reveals English dubcast January 22nd premiere. Yeah, AOT finale. Lies. It's like that, the cow with the farmer. I can milk you. But I'm watching Amaku MD Doctor Detective and I'm really enjoying it. As I've said before, you guys have probably heard, it's just like House, if House was a cute anime girl. But she's not addicted to any Vicodin or anything like that. But yeah, really good show. I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, I'm Falling in Love with You. Anime reveals English dub. January 23rd premiere. A little too many guys in that picture. I don't think that anime is for me. Mobile Suit Gundam G-Crix beginning anime film streams English subtitle trailer. And it's going to come to film screens in North America on February the 28th. Problem with milking that cow is that it's been dead for The problem is it's a bull. Atelier Yumiya game previews field battle synthesis building systems in new trailer. Netflix adds Cells at Work Season 2 anime. Not to ya. Your favorite farmer, Markiplier. What's up, G? How you doing, man? Nice to see you stopping in here. I just finished up the news for Wednesday. Now we're moving along to Thursday. Anne Shirley, 24-episode TV anime stars Honoka Inoue and Aya Nakamura. This is based on the Anne of Green Gables novel series, it looks like. Enter the Garden anime second episode reveals cast and promo video. Can't trust anything from Net Failure. They got too greedy. They got too dumb. From what I can see, they were good when they first started. They made it very enticing. Hey, $8 and watch all the stuff you want to watch. And then they got really big and they started making their own programming, which some were good and some weren't. And then they started losing their stuff from other companies that wanted to go streaming. And yeah, they've had to raise their prices. And it's all that stuff. And, no sharing or whatever like that, no sharing of passwords. So, I hope this whole streaming nonsense just ends. Having big corporations just stream their stuff and having to pay separate bills for each one. That's stupid. It's going to be even more expensive than it used to be to watch things on cable. So the way I look at it is we should just go back to the way we used to be with just having stuff on cable. Don't worry about streaming. Also, they edit it and sometimes they won't even play it. You can't ever find what you want to watch. It's like, oh, I want to watch this show, but it's nowhere to be found. So buy physical as well. Start picking up more DVDs, more Blu-rays. Even VHSs. If you find something that's on VHS, get it. Physical media is the way to go. You can watch it at any time, and it's not censored. For modern audiences. Anyway, that's my little rant. Danjo no Yujo wa Suretsu Suru Ya Shinai anime casts Yuka Nukui. Mabashi Witches anime reveals new teaser visual and third promo video. Shiremoto's Nemenko manga gets short anime adaptation in April. Toei Animation, Daisuki Nishio Takashi Washio's Magic Candies short anime film nominated for the Oscars. I mean, does it really matter for the Oscars anymore? Does people really still watch those? Doesn't seem like they're very relevant. But that might just be me. G-Kids to screen Witch Watch anime in theaters on March 16th ahead of April stream on Crunchyroll/Netflix. Okay. Aharan-san wa Hakaranai anime second season reveals opening theme song in first promo video. The Catcher in the Ballpark anime cast Hiroki Tochi and Rika Tachibana. We're getting some baseball anime, it looks like. Koei Tecmo, Team Ninja, Platinum Games announced Ninja Gaiden 4 game, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black Remaster. I hope it's not coming out just for Xbox. It might be. Maybe later on come out for the Switch too? The Apothecary Diary Season 2 anime reveals English dub's January 24th debut. I know a lot of people watched Apothecary Diaries. I myself did not. Yeah, it just wasn't appealing to me, so I didn't bother. We'll just skip over the North American anime and manga releases. Apocalypse Hotel original TV anime's video reveals cast, staff, April TV premiere. That sort of sounds like the hotel one I'm watching right now, Tasukari Hotel. Except this is Apocalypse Hotel. Tasukari is you go to this hotel when you're at death's door, and you stay at that hotel until you can remember your name and how you died. And then you either go back to living or you go to the afterlife. So Tasukari Hotel is like a stopover. Next one. I just wanted to say Picture Book gets anime short. So a picture book this time around. Okay. That's for Thursday. Coming up to Friday here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collections Introduction Trailer streamed. Okay, this is one I'm looking forward to this, and I might pick this up because it's got all the early games from Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. Now, if have them all translated into English, that's good too. But yeah, it looks like a fun time, especially if you're into Yu-Gi-Oh! Which I'm currently playing every Saturday right now. Yu-Gi-Oh! Nightmare Troubadour for the Nintendo DS. And I'm getting along further and further. The new Roads of Versailles anime film's video highlights André Grandier. See, I can talk like that because I'm from Canada and we have two visual languages, and I speak in the French accent. Even though I am nowhere near Quebec, they are too far away for me. Past the Monster Meat, Milady anime delayed from April to October. Oh, that sounds like an itchy one, that one. Past the Monster Meat, Milady. It says, show delayed due to various circumstances, quote unquote. Okay. Well, when it does come out, you definitely have to watch it and see what happens. Kunan the Sorcerer can see through light novels. Get TV anime. Okay, so they're going from light novels to an anime. That's alright. It's been known to happen. Shinichiro Watanabe, Mappa's Lazarus anime, debuts in Japan in April. The Unaware Atelier Master TV anime's first promo video reveals more cast. Main cast performs ending theme for Me and the Alien Mumu anime. I haven't heard of Me and the Alien. Crunchyroll debuts I May Be a Guild Receptionist anime's English dub on Friday. So that's one I'm watching right now, and I am really enjoying that one. Like, seriously, Guild Receptionist will solo any boss just to avoid overtime. Very much enjoying this, and I can't wait to catch up on... I think I'm behind by an episode or two, but I can't wait to catch up. Okay, well, we've got the anime TV ranking. Let's have a look here. From January 6th to 12th. Howl's Moving Castle earns 11%. People love their Studio Ghibli, don't they? Apothecary Diary Season 2 premiere earns 4%. First up, Saze-san, followed by Detective Conan, Chibi Maruko-chan, Apothecary Diaries premiere, Doraemon, Crayon Shin-chan, Blue Miburo, Wonderful Precure, Phoenix, Animator Osaru no George, and Oshiri Tantai. Rounds it out. That's just what they're watching on TV. And only in the Kanto area. This is the one everybody waits for, the video game rankings. Video game rankings, here we go. What's number 1? Donkey Kong Country Returns in HD. That's number 1. Oh, a PS5 game on here. Dynasty Warriors Origins. Okay. I see Koei Tecmo is still pumping those out like crazy. I guess people like their hack and slash games. After that, Tales of Grace's F Remastered. I have that one for the PS3. I got that when it came out, Tales of Grace's. I thought I'd try a Tales game, and I started with that one. Maybe it was a mistake, but oh well. I almost made it to the end. Super Mario Party Jamboree for the PS5, Tales of Grace's Remastered. Then Mario Kart 8, Dragon Quest 3, Animal Crossing, Minecraft. Another PS5 game, Sinduality, Echo of Ada, Deluxe Edition. After that, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Pokemon Scarlet Violet, Nintendo Switch Sports, Sekai no Asobi, It Takes Two, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, Momotaro Densetsu, Super Mario Wonder, Kinkabancho Otome, and Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. So a couple of Sony games, or PS5 games, made it on there. But Donkey Kong Country Returns. That's all right. I think I played Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo back in the day. And then it came out for the Wii, I think. But yeah, that was not bad. I mean, there is no more Rare, so it's unfortunate. Once again, they doubled up on the animation ranking. This one is from January 13th to 19th. Tokyo Revengers 2 live-action film earned a 4.8% rating. Once again, Saze-san, Detective Conan, Chibi Maruko-chan, Apothecary Diaries, Blue Miburo, Doraemon, Crayon Shin-chan, Wonderful Precure, Dragon Ball Daima. Really? Dragon Ball Daima got on there. Good for that. I do like me some Dragon Ball Daima. Animator Osaru no George, and then Oshiri Tantai, again, rounding out the list. And that's for Friday. Moving along to Saturday. Sakamoto Days anime cast Yasuhiro Mamiya and Yumi Uchiyama. Himitsu no Aipri anime's second season premieres in April. Sakamoto Days anime ranked number 2 on Netflix worldwide for non-English shows last week. It says here Castlevania Nocturne Season 2 ranks number 10 globally for English shows. I wouldn't have put it up that high, that's for sure. But everybody's liking Sakamoto Days. I haven't gotten into that. Idolish gets the 4th anime season. first season compilation film, Kiko no Quarter adaptation. "2025 Doraemon film adds Sandwich Man comedians as guest stars." I don't know who the Sandwich Man comedians are. And if anybody knows, please tell me. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii games trailer highlights naval combat. I mean, this seems like the pirate game everyone's wanted. And it's going to be it launches on February the 21st. Well, we still got a month to go then. But yeah, everybody's liking this game. English dubs for I Left My A-Rank Party, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun Season 2, 100 Girlfriends Season 2 stream on Crunchyroll. Yeah, I'm watching I Left My A-Rank Party. I'm liking it. And 100 Girlfriends Season 2 is really good as well. Really enjoying that one. And that's the news for Saturday. Sunday, not much here. Hunter x Hunter Nen and Impact Fighting game trailer reveals Kite. Oh, here we go. Go-Go Loser Ranger anime second season reveals main visual, April 13th debut. Yeah, it was good. Like, I watched the first season of Go-Go Loser Ranger. Yeah, really good show. And I can't wait to see what happens in the second season here. This is going to be some good stuff. Yeah, April 13th, G. Yeah. Isn't that good? We'll have a good time watching Go-Go Loser Ranger. What else they got here for their top news? Crunchyroll adds fourth season of Thunderbolt Fantasy Puppet Show. Okay. Yeah, but is it any good? It's something I have not watched, so I don't know if it's any good. But I do know one of my favorite puppet shows to watch is the Cotton Council. Anime Studios Production IG Signal MD to merge with Signal MD being dissolved. What? Production IG was a very good studio from what I recall. They did some excellent shows. IG Port announced on Friday that it is merging the Production IG and Signal MD anime studios, with Production IG becoming the surviving company and Signal MD being dissolved. The merger will take effect on June the 1st, which marks the start of a new fiscal year for the companies. Both studios are subsidiaries of IG Port. As the merger is between two subsidiary companies, there will be no transfer of stock, money, or other assets. IG Port stated the reason for the merger was to effectively use the management resources of both companies to improve the profitability of the overall group. IG Port added there will be no changes in Production IG's name, address, business activities, or representatives. The company did not mention what will happen to Signal MD's management or employees. Yeah, I mean, usually management goes away and employees get absorbed unless they're redundant. So there might be layoffs at that place. IG Port established Signal MD in October 2014. Tetsuji Morishita served as the company's inaugural president. The studio's current president and representative director is Takatoshi Chino. Okay. So, a studio merger. All right, and you guys are all caught up on the news. I think we'll move along next to the main event, which is what you're all here for, is some superheroes. So let's do that. I'll just bust out my notes here to remember what shows we're doing today. Okay, oh yes, okay. this. Okay, we'll do... Oh. Okay, this one I could not find subtitled. It was dubbed, of all things. And it's called Kashan. And it's from 1993. There was an earlier one from 1966, but I thought, well, no, I already did some shows from the 60s. Let's do something a little later on. There we go. The Dark Ages, apparently. This is pretty crazy because it talks about AI and robots taking over, and this was back in 1993. So they make the ultimate robot, which is called Black King. They call him Black King, and he takes over all the other robots. And there's nothing, there's nothing that the United Nations can do. But one man can. Kashan. Kashan the Robot Hunter. There you go. And obviously, robots are merciless. They just exterminate everything in their path. There is nothing they won't do. They have no feelings, so they don't care. But there's one person that is battling back. And they use humans as labor. So there are places that they just use the humans. They carry out menial tasks and they work them hard. So that's one of the minions of Black King. There he is there. There's Black King. He's in charge, addressing the troops. You know, death to all humans. Sounds like something Bender would say from Futurama, right? So they caught these guys trying to escape. And they were going to show them the futility of it. This guy's like, hey, you guys, you're just robots. You can't do anything to stop me. I'm leaving. And yeah, he should have maybe thought about that before he turned his back on them and started walking away, because he did. Can't believe those robots did the Elon salute. Yes, they did. They did, G. So there's 3 guys that tried to escape, and they leave one alive and throw him back with the other captives, because it's an example to set. But then this strange person arrives, and it's a woman. Her name's Luna, and she gets changed because, hey, she's got to get changed, right? Changed into a better looking outfit. And she wants to help everybody escape. Looks like he's looking over his domain. And they're talking, I believe they're talking about Kashan, as he remembers back to fighting Kashan, because there he is. That's he's got his schematics, it looks like. And then our mysterious traveler He's coming along the desert wall by the city. Robots spot him, they shoot, and gone. He's disappeared. These two, meanwhile, are trying to figure out where to plant some explosives to disable the building of all the robots and the charging of the robots. And the guy's like, okay, we'll agree to your plan, but you've got to pretend to be Kashan. Because it's sort of, I guess it strikes fear in the robots. So Luna and this fella are going to cooperate. Our mysterious traveler gets confronted by Luna. She's like, are you this guy? And he's like, no, I am not. And he leaves. It's the start of the workday. And trying to get by to set those explosives. She's got her job done. But she gets captured. The robot. This guy ratted her out. He's a rat. So he thought he would be let free if he told the robots what was going on. But nope. He just got... She's put up against a crucifix, it looks like. And so is he now. He got shocked for all his betrayal. So you reap what you sow there, buddy. And they're getting ready to dispose of her. Except there's our mysterious stranger. He turns out to be Kashan. And he rescues her. And he just takes down these robots because he's super strong and super fast. And he has a pet dog that also helps him take down the other robots. And it breathes fire and it can melt them. Kind of reminds you of, I don't know, Crypto maybe? And Kashan doesn't suffer fools lightly. He meets up with the second in command and just rips his head off because he's not putting up with that. But Black King is escaping. And Kashan runs into these guys. And he shows his strength right here. So he takes that guy down and splits him in half. And I mean, this is a whole hour and a half long movie. We won't go through the whole thing, but we'll leave it off there. But that's the first one. Kashan, the Robot Hunter. Next up on the list Let's see, which one did I want to do here? Ah, yes. This is another movie, believe it or not. Sometimes it's easier to get a good synopsis on a show by just watching the movie compilation. And here, let's capture that display. There we go. This one is from 1966, and it is Cyborg 009. I believe this one is subtitled. As you can see by the opening animation, it's definitely, you can definitely tell it's from the 1960s. It's almost got that James Bond opening to it, with everything's in shadow. So we open up to a car race, and I got Speed Racer vibes from this, but we've got our hero named Joe the Hurricane. Joe Shimura, I believe it is, but he's racing along. He wants to win this race, but unfortunately, sabotage. There's a knife to the tire, and he crashes, and he gets taken away in an ambulance. There's the ambulance. They throw him in. Meanwhile, a second ambulance shows up and goes, "Where'd they go? Where is he?" So right away, something's up. He's been kidnapped, and they don't waste any time. They're coming after the ambulance. Well, they could come after the ambulance, except the fact that the ambulance shoots them. So all the guys on the motorcycle cops and the car, they get wiped out. So these guys make a clean getaway, and they rendezvous with a submarine. Just like, okay, rendezvous with a submarine, no problem. So it heads to an island. Yes, the guy's name is Shimamura Joe. Brought his corpse, and they're going to do something for it. And this guy, a boss is brutal when he says they left the scene without taking that knife that they used. So he disposes of them. And there he is. He is on the table, and they begin to do surgery. And when he awakens, he's put through a little test whether he can survive the roof collapsing on him. And he does. But then he gets attacked by an airplane. He grabs onto it and forces it into the water. So he's okay. Hey, what's up, Comic Relief Crusader? How you doing, man? Good to see you. How did that go with the manga school in Japan? I'm just curious. I remember you mentioning it last week. Hope things went well. So Joe is out of the water, and he runs into these guys. Yeah, it's Cyborg 009. You got her. So it gets explained to him that he's a cyborg now. He's had all these implants done. And he gets explained to him that you're the 9th weapon working for the Black Ghost organization. So Black Ghost is the evil organization. You got a temporary rejection till April, so you got to work up your story idea till then. Oh, yep. Okay. A little bit of a setback, but hopefully you can pull something out of there. So all of a sudden, the other cyborgs, he's called Cyborg 009 because there are 8 cyborgs ahead of him. And they decide to rebel. I don't know why they have a baby cyborg, but okay. And they all have numbers from, 001 to 008, and then Joe is 009. So they rebel. They ask Joe to join, and he goes. And then they're going to take the doctor hostage. And they start explaining about each one of them. 001 has the body of a baby, but he's a brain cyborg, 10 times more thought power than the average adult. That don't take much. And it was just a ruse, actually, orchestrated by the professor to get away from the evil organization led by this guy. Looks pretty evil to me. But yes, they released the professor's cuffs because it was all his idea to get away. And they're going to try to get away to a secret base where they can carry out their operations. Okay. They're coming after them, so they have to fight back. Okay, and it looks like they have a veritable air force to come after them. The enemy's all remote controlled, so it's like, don't hold back. You can just wipe them all out because there's no chance of hurting anyone. And they use all their powers. One guy can fly at Mach 5. The other guy has super heat breath. And one of them has super strength. Apparently the plane itself has sharp blades that can cut through other planes. So they do that. Now they've run out of fuel, so they're going to try to glide to the island. And they make it. Apparently he's braver and more powerful cyborg than anyone else, so he's going to be the one to lead the 8 of them. Apparently there's an enemy spy. It's a dolphin. He's like, all right, I'll shoot it. They destroy it, but then there's something else that pops up. All these dinosaurs. These dinosaurs are part of the Black Ghost group. And now they've got to get rid of them as well. So they turn their own weapons against them. They shoot their missiles at them. Hey, David Glenn, how you doing? Sorry you're late. That's okay. I mean, hey, you got stuff to do, right? Appreciate you coming to the stream. Oh, okay. It looks like they've got a Navy and an Army, and an Air Force. So things are getting really bad. You thought today was Monday? Losing a day there. I sure hope it's not Monday, because otherwise I'd be late for work. Oh wow. Submarines. Yeah, they've got whole the whole navy there. They've got spy insects. So I think they have a plan. They're going to go steal a submarine. So there's a distraction. Cyborg 009 is behind them all. He's like, get out of the sub. And the cyborgs take over the sub. And then in his infinite wisdom, he's like, send out a message saying that the cyborgs are aboard number 557, not 556. Because that turns the Air Force against their own, and they destroy 557, and then they think the cyborgs are all dead. So now they're heading for Green Reef, which is the professor's secret island. And there they go. So that's it for, once again, this is a long movie, so if you want to know what happens, you better watch the rest of it as they get to Green Reef. Here's a story idea for you, Comic Relief Crusader. A school uniform tailor gets laid off and has to design clothes for workers in the entertainment district. They pay him with fan service. That's pretty good, Fabric. I like it. Okay. The last one. And this one took me a bit. Because even the ones that are labeled as superhero on AniList might not have as much superheroing stuff as I would want. All right, here is the last one. This one is very modern. This is from 2017. And it is called Inuyashiki Last Hero. We've got our opening theme song. So the story is about this older fella. I think he's 58. He's the dad of a family, and he's feeling the aches and pains of being old. And there's his family there. He's got 2 kids and a wife. And they're moving from their apartment to a house. But these kids are just ungrateful. So's the wife. Like, you want to talk about horrible people? They're just awful people. There's the neighbor. His name's Oda. And they find their house. It's around back. It's a modest house. It's nothing huge. And they're going to have to unpack. But apparently these ungrateful kids think it's no different from the apartment. So they have absolutely no respect. Well, this guy's unpacking. They went for dinner without him. Like, how ignorant is that? He's traveling on the train, and there's punks there. You know, they're loud, they're making a mess, they're just being total, just garbage human beings. But he finds a dog and he brings it home. And it's a good dog. It's a good animal for him to have. Good friend, right? Better than the people he's with. Like all these people here, these are garbage people. He goes to his doctor's appointment, and he gets the diagnosis. He has stomach cancer, and I believe he only gives him about 3 months to live. Do you know those aches and pains? Yeah, we try to limit those, don't we, David? So right away he finds out he's got cancer. He tries to call his family. He tries to call his wife. He tries to call his daughter. She ignores it. He tries to call his son. And so he's just reminiscing about how short life is. He was trying to tell them in person, but he can't. So he goes to a quiet little hilltop and just sort of bawls his eyes out. All of a sudden, there's a young guy standing there. And whoosh, all of a sudden, it's a spaceship that just morphs out of that dimension. And apparently, they realize they did destroy 2 intelligent life forms. And they know they can't stick around. They have to leave as soon as possible. And the leader says, restore them at once. And the other guy says, we only have weapon units available. And he's like, that would doom the planet. Not our problem. We need to leave as soon as possible. So they rebuild Inuyashiki. And he wakes up. And he looks just normal now. A young man, old man, and a spaceship. What is this? Rick and Morty? Yeah, right. So they head home. Apparently he can't get enough water, which is weird. He keeps drinking lots and lots of water. And he notices things. Oh, my back doesn't hurt. You know, I can see without lenses in my glasses just fine. They have nothing for an x-ray. It doesn't even show bones. Better, it's Japanese Rick and Morty. That's right. So something's not right though. His cell phone doesn't work. So he takes a hammer and smashes the cell phone, and it doesn't look like anything that would be in this world. So I guess when they rebuilt him, they rebuilt his cell phone, but it doesn't work. Lickamoi. Lickamoi! Something's going on now. His arm starts steaming like crazy. His body is steaming. Except all of a sudden, he gets a weapons pop out of his arm. He finds a button under his chin and pushes it. Okay. Now he knows something's not right. That looks like his central brain now. So he has to go for a walk to clear his head. He wants to know what he is. He remembers there's that young guy there. He's like, I gotta find him. Then we switch to this guy. He's unemployed. He's calling his woman to say that he's getting a job and he wants to get back together. She says yes. Inuyashiki discovers when he taps his ear, he can start hearing. He's got like super hearing. And he hears these punks who brought fireworks to shoot at this guy. So once again, just the most vile and awful people. You know, they've got nothing better to do. Just punk kids. They're going to shoot fireworks at this guy. And they have baseball bats, so they're going to beat him too. They are just the worst kind of humans. They're just human garbage. So Inuyashiki is there, and he is checking it out. He starts walking in front of them. And trying to help this guy out. Oh. Now they're going to attack him with baseball bats. Now they're going after the homeless guy. Except for this little thing pops out of the back of his head and checks them out. And whoosh, transformation occurs, and he's got like something sticking out of his back now. They treated that human like a scion and loaded him with aftermarket parts they had laying around. There you go. And boom, he attacks. And all the kids have to take cover. And the funny part is, as they're running away, this camera in the back of his head gets their names, images, information, and he posts it everywhere. Steve Rogers got old. Yeah, he did. And all of a sudden, they've got people know who those delinquents were. And they see that as well. And they're like, Dave, your lives are ruined. Yes, your actions have consequences. So get wrecked, losers. Oh, Steve Austin. You meant Austin, okay. And that's the bottom line. Oh, you meant that Steve Austin. Right. Sorry. I thought you meant Stone Cold Steve Austin, not the $6 million man. Lee Majors is the $6 million man. He's Bionic Man 2.0. There you go. $6 million depreciated. Yeah, what can I get for $1.49? So that guy's grateful. He really bows down to him, and he's like, no, that's okay. Just don't worry about it. I'm just happy to help people. What happens next? Well, we'll have to find out on the next episode of Inuyashiki, The Last Hero. And there you go. That is the last one for Superhero Month. You like the way this is drawn? Yeah, David, very clean. It's like I say, I wanted to get one of like the most modern shows, and this one was right up there. But yes, that's that for superheroes. Next up, what's going on or what I'm watching this season? It was 6 million Australian dollars. How to rot there, mate? Well, you've got to pay you in dingo dollars. As I mentioned before, let's zoom in a little bit here. Amaku, MD Doctor Detective. Very enjoyable. You like medical dramas and such and mysteries? It's got it here. So definitely tune in if you like that sort of thing. Mysteries and solving things and trying to look at things from a different perspective because things aren't always what they seem. And this doctor can figure it out. And her assistant there, the guy knows karate, so he can take down guys that are trying to... because she's tiny, so... You know, she can get hurt easily by someone who gets violent. So the guy that's with her there, he does excellent job protecting her with his karate. You cannot trust the people who cannot pronounce an R. What's all that, mate? Can't trust the fella. It's fair dinkum, you know. Aquarion, I have not watched at all. Mostly because I don't even ever see it popping up on any of the places I go to watch it. Beheneko, the girl's cat girl's secretly answering monster. Yeah, this is fun. Hey Fabric, you want your fan service? Tune in to Beheneko. It's there. It's like there's lots of fan service. You're definitely not gonna be lacking watching that show. Just the fact that he tries to hide that he's a S-rank monster from her, pretending to be a cat. That's pretty good. And he's very loyal to her because she's taking such good care of him. So she is definitely first-class waifu right there. Bogus Skill Fruit Master. This one. In this world, you're not allowed to eat 2 fruits. Otherwise, you will die. You'll get a skill from eating a fruit. But if you eat 2, you're going to die. But the fruit that he ate was being a fruit master, so he won't die. He'll go and get a lot of pain, but he can have more than 1 skill. And so him and his childhood friend are now adventuring together. And it seems there's some corruption at the top of the place that hands out the skills and everything like that. There is corruption, and I think they're coming to. They're going to have a showdown eventually, hopefully, with the head person that is causing the corruption, because they're sending out people to kill them, and it's not going well because of the skills that he's able to have. So you'll definitely check it out. This is why you can't finish Macross, though. Yeah, I know. Distracted, right? Fabric folds Trump. It's okay. You're almost there with Macross anyway, but you'll get it eventually. Dragon Ball Daima. What can I say? It's Dragon Ball. It's Goku. It's Vegeta. They're in the demon world. They're trying to get the demon Dragon Balls to turn themselves back to adults because they're turned into children. So you're going to see your usual. It's usual Dragon Ball stuff. I think I might not watch any more Dragon Ball after this is over, just because Akira Toriyama is no longer around. So I would, yeah, I don't know if I'd want to watch stuff that he doesn't have a hand in creating. Fabric folds Trump's space battles, apparently. I mean, yes. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, given the worthless appraiser class, I'm actually strong. This one, also, the group he was in, talk about the most awful people. Like, this guy puts up with their garbage, and they are just the absolute worst people. But fortunately for him, he was revived in the dungeon by one of the world trees. So he is going to work on getting stronger. And it'll be funny when he gets his. I'm not going to say he's not the type to get revenge. But it's going to be satisfying to see the people that treated him like garbage get their comeuppance. I'm looking for that. Looking forward to that. Grisea, Phantom Trigger. Cute girls being assassins. That seems to be what this is all about. Secret organization. And they carry out clandestine and covert operations. It's not really grabbing me and pulling me in, but I don't know. I may drop that soon. Waiting for Vegeta versus Succubus. Then you'll watch. See how Vegeta handled the Gluck over 9000. Oh, Fabric. What's up, DJ Ronnie G? How you doing, man? Cool thumbnail. You like the thumbnail? Hey, all right. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. What was that thumbnail now? Oh, yeah, the driving. Right. Yeah, I tried I do what I can. Try to get some interest. The pilot looked cool. Yeah, that was, I think it's Cyborg 009, where I got that from. And as I said, born of tragedy, which most heroes are, you know. Superman, his planet explodes. Batman, his parents get killed. Just tragedy that happens, you know. Some of the ones we watched today, you know, Cyborg 009, he dies in a car accident. Inuyashiki, he gets killed by aliens, but revived. So there is that. And it's kind of a common trope, really, of having the tragic backstory that gives them the motivation or and such to help people. I have a crush at work. Cute little rom-com. I mean, it's hilarious trying to watch two people who are dating have to ignore each other at work or act like they're arguing at work. So yeah, it's a good one, and you know, some people might find out, and there's always that. It's a good one. To me, this is the season of the rom-com. There's quite a few of them. And sometimes they're enjoyable. Other times they're just cringeworthy, and you're just like, ugh. But nope, some of them are really cute, and they grow on you. I left my A rank party to help my former students. So me and Mrs. Mechanic are watching this one, and yes, it's very good. Once again, why would you leave your A rank party? Because they're jerks. So this party he was in treated him like garbage, and he's like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm going to go find a different party. Screw you guys. And yeah, his party is from his former students, and they are more than happy to have him along. They're all D rank, and I believe he's A rank, so yeah, he's able to just help them along. And he says he feels way better now than he did before. Much more appreciated. But his old party, they are just the most ignorant, garbage humans you've ever seen. Next time you hear rom-com, you want to imagine Quark's brother Rom from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Okay, brother. You watch a series where Rom is in a relationship? We did. It happened in Deep Space Nine. It was Rom and Lita, the Dabo girl. She was damn hot, too. Next one. I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. So this girl is kind of like me. She hates overtime. I don't like overtime either. I don't want to work it unless I absolutely have to. But she has to stay late if a lot of adventurers can't take down a boss or something. She has to stay late to finish paperwork. So she's like, you know what? Fine, I'll do it myself. So she goes out there, and she is so powerful that she just wipes out the boss in one hit and gets out of there. And then she's like, finally, I can clock out on time. Oh, I can so relate. What a great show. That's another one me and Mrs. Mechanic are watching. We really enjoy this. And yeah, it's a great show. That's why I said bad season. Japanese rom-coms are like Nicaraguan telenovelas, full of awkward begging, crying, and cluelessness. There's so much you don't remember about that series. Oh, yeah. It was well written. We liked Deep Space Nine. Me and Mrs. Mechanic. I went and bought it all. Bought the whole series on DVD, and we just powered through it and watched them. And yeah, it was great. A good show. I'm getting married to a girl I hate in my class. Once again, another rom-com. This one, apparently these two students are forced by their grandparents to marry for different reasons. They've told them, you have to get married because of this reason, or you have to get married because of this reason. And they're forced into it, but they hate each other. They absolutely loathe each other. But they're married, they live in a house together, and they are slowly getting to know one another. And who knows, maybe by the end, they won't hate each other so much. Maybe it'll be a happy... but they can't, once again, it's like the crush at work. They don't want anybody at school to know that they're married, or that they're even slightly interested in one another. So once again, they gotta hide it. And people are suspicious. But yeah, it shows them slowly warming up to one another. Used to call it Deep Sick 9, but I had no idea how bad it would get. Section 3. Oh, yeah. Are you talking about the new Section 31? Because I hear that's just hot garbage. But having a clandestine arm of the of Starfleet, it was okay because they'd come around and try. It was Sloan, I believe. He would come around and talk to the Doctor, and because the Doctor was brilliant, if somewhat naive. But yeah, that was that clandestine stuff. It's pretty neat. Yeah, Inspector Sloan, Director Sloan, something like that. Didn't quite ever know how high up the ladder he was. But yeah, I do like that. It's like, oh yeah, everything looks bright and shiny, in Starfleet, but there's always that dark underbelly that Section 31 has to deal with. They did have rom-com episodes. David, where was the nailing Lita? He was nailing Lita. She was hot. Yeah, Chase Masterson. Yeah. Another rom-com. Madaka Kuroiwa is impervious to my charms. So the main character, she is cute and bubbly and she has a great personality and everyone loves her except Medaka Kuroiwa. No matter what she does, what she tries, she can't make him fall for her. And it just drives her up the wall. She's like, what can I do to get this guy to notice me? He's just ignoring me. He just seems like he's giving me the angry eyes all the time. Well, it turns out he is training to be a monk, so he can't have impure thoughts. But she doesn't know this, and she's trying her damnedest to get him to notice her. And it's hilarious. It's so funny. She is just wants him to notice her so bad that she tries lots of stuff to get noticed. So I find that quite hilarious. Section 301 on Enterprise was a nice tie-in. Oh, that's one that we have to watch together, my wife and I. We need to watch Voyager and then Enterprise, and then we'll stop there because there is no Star Trek after that. She tries lots of stuff to get noticed, pushes up. Yes, she does, DJ. You nailed it, man. You know exactly what she does. Momentary Lily. Very dystopian. Girls find weapons and battle strange aliens. But yeah, very dystopian. It's very grave. Like there's grimdark, some spots. So if you like that sort of thing, watch Momentary Lily. Excuse me. The girls that have the weapons and all that, they're powerful, but they do have to work together to take down these aliens. Because the aliens, I think if they shine a beam on you, you get digitized or something, or turned into, or just vaporized. So that's Momentary Lily. Tasokari Hotel. So when you die, before you go to the afterlife, or if you're able to get rescued and come back, you go to Tasokari Hotel, where you find out, you have to find out your name and how you died so that you can move on. Either move on to the afterlife or you go back to the land of the living. And main character, she arrives there and she doesn't know who she is or how she died. But as she learns more, she did find her name out, but then she decides she wants to work for the hotel until she can figure out what happened. You would endorse that? Admiral T is watching it now. Not about to play catch up though. Maybe you'd watch 1 or 2 Landmark episodes and tune into his streams if the time is right. Say that fast 3 times. Lily is slang for something else in manhwa. Oh, I don't know much about manhwa, Fabric, but I'll take your word for it. Tasokari Hotel. Yes, DJ. I have a friend who has a message gathering Lily energy when having technical difficulties. Not Lily. The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. This is season 2 of that show, and it is great. Once again, main character who has been rejected 100 times has been granted by the god of love, or goddess, god. Anyways, he can now connect with women on a like a soulmate level, and he has to date them, otherwise they'll die. You can say Tasokari Hotel fast 3 times. Tasokari Hotel, Tasokari Hotel, Tasokari Hotel. Yes. But still, 100 Girlfriends. He picked up another one. They had to go to the eating contest where they all worked together to win it. And we'll see who else he gets to drag into his harem, because that's pretty much what it boils down to. So more of that. That's a fun one. It's good comedy. Yeah, I'd recommend 100 Girlfriends. Daily life of a middle-aged online shopper in another world. Okay, isekai. But he gets pulled to another world where he can still do his shopping. He becomes a merchant, but there's certain things you can't sell, like spices and such, because you'll get investigated by the local cartels who do the spice selling. So he tries to maintain a low profile, but he can buy just about anything. You see him, he has an excavator, he has solar panels and everything. He makes himself a nice home in the forest. He just wants to live a nice, slow life, he says. He doesn't want to be, the hero. He just wants to be left alone and live a comfortable life. But we'll see how that goes. Hey, what's up, B17? How you doing? You join this immediately, hear someone's being investigated by a cartel. Well, no, you can't. He can't sell spices and such because it'll draw too much attention to himself, and he doesn't want that. He just wants to be left alone and just enjoy his quiet life in another world. And good for him. But he can get things that a lot of the people don't have there, and so he's making good money. But the spice must flow. The spice must flow. Yes, very good. Unnamed Memory Season 2. Yes, watching Unnamed Memory Season 1 was great. I liked the dynamic between Oscar and Tinashe. And Season 2 carries that on, except because they changed the past, Oscar does not pursue Tinashe like he did in the other timeline. But they do seek one another, and she remembers everything, but he does not. So hopefully he can remember what happened back in the day, and they will live happily ever after. That's what we're hoping for anyway. We want Tinashe to break his curse that he has. You had to switch to live chat to see B17's comment. Is the word cartel banned? I don't know. That's not a bad word. Tell me what you want with Spice. DJ's going with Spice Girls, it sounds like. Said the F word. Oh, that's why. There you go. Thought B17 was another designation for Gemini. No. G is his own man. Come on. He's our local NSA guy. Or CIA member. I can't remember which one. He won't tell us. Right, G? The only thing he'll tell us is that we're all under investigation, I'm sure. Don't know what the Japanese word for harem is. I wish I knew. So that's Unnamed Memory. I'm enjoying that one. Got a glowy in the chat. Maybe G is an F-117 on weekdays. You never know. I think he can identify that, identify as that. Or a B-52. Welcome to Japan, Ms. Elf. Okay, this is a neat one because this guy, when he dreams, he goes into a fantasy world. And the last time, he grabbed the elf as they were just about to die. He woke up and she was beside him, so he was able to grab her and transport her with him. And now they're both can travel back and forth to her world. But I think when they come to Japan, he's going to teach her things about Japan. And I hope they have good tidbits and just really good information about the Japanese culture and all that stuff so that everyone can learn, not just Ms. Elf. Because I'd like to learn. B-52's Rock Lobster there, David. Yep, the old Rock Lobster. That's a catchy tune. You default to live chat. YouTube used to hide you when you were tits. That's right, tits and ray guns, but they've completely fine with me now. Now that you're just an upskirt. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are, Fabric. Iraq Lobster. Yeah, that was that Family Guy episode. Death to America and butter sauce. Peter's singing away. Lobster's dancing. Yeah, I remember. But yes, I have to catch up with Welcome to Japan, Ms. Elf. I'm really enjoying it. It seems okay. They met a dragon the last time and convinced it not to breathe fire on them. And they got to know it, and apparently the dragon likes bentos. So it was able to take human form, and they gave it some alcohol and some bentos, and it gave them like a dragon scale as a reward. So yeah, I'm curious to see what happens next. It's kind of got that dragging you in as to dragging me into it to wonder what happens next. It's a healthy habit to enable live chat because you never know. Yeah, exactly, DJ. That, and make sure you're not behind in chat too. Always check to make sure you've got live. You're up to date with the stream. Sometimes I know it will buffer and people will be behind by a couple minutes, couple seconds. And then there's always chat delay, which is just annoying. Like, I just despise chat delay. Where do you get his PFP from? For education. So it has elf grabbing. You're in. There you go. Mark that one down too, Fabric. Welcome to Japan, Ms. Elf. And finally, Ubal Blatt. Once again, a fantasy world. Really dark, though. Lots of swordplay. Lots of people getting their limbs chopped off. Very grimdark, very serious drama. No comedy here. So a lot of corruption going on. And a lot of people wanting to travel from one continent to the other, having to like stow away on ships and such. And it's pretty crazy. This Ubal Blatt. You want to watch some serious drama? You watch this. And yeah, if you're into that stuff, which I am, I'm liking it. I'm just curious to see what's going to happen when they reach the other continent to catch up with the legendary 7 heroes, who apparently aren't much of heroes as they're cracked up to be. They're not exactly have good intentions. They are probably evil. So I'm curious to see what happens. Another one of those shows that makes you want to see what's going to happen next episode. You know a show's really good when you're just like, wow, I can't wait for the next one. But if you're kind of like, I'll watch this because there's nothing else on, then, you know, that's probably going to be one of the ones that get dropped. All right. Hey guys, don't forget, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I know a lot of you guys have. It helps me out. I'm going to start wrapping it up here. I just want to thank you guys for all coming out. It's always a good time when I get a lot of you guys coming out to hang out, check out some anime, see what's going on. Remember, Superhero Month is over now, and I believe my plans are for February to be time travel month. So you heard it here first. I think I want to do some time travel shows. If I haven't already, I have to double check, make sure I did. Did I enjoy your Star Trek Encyclopedia tonight? I did, DJ. Your Picard dossier, aka Borg Omnipedia. When does anime reach Antarctica? Probably have to bring it there yourself. I doubt they have stations that'll broadcast that far. But yes, the encyclopedia was good. I have the physical encyclopedia of Star Trek behind me on my shelf there, DJ. Also, the Star Trek chronology I've also bought years ago. I try to load up on that stuff. But yeah, the CD-ROM you got there, that's great. That's good stuff. And it doesn't reach Antarctica after Uncle Arctica. Yes. Yes, the chronology is really good. I like that, seeing what happens and how they planned out the future. You're now hard at work trying to get another CD-ROM to work, the technical manual? Ah, yes, very good. You get that off of the Internet Archive? Recently I had to get, because I have my retro computer I'm working on, I had to get a bunch of sound drivers for it. So I just went on to Internet Archive and looked up Sound Blaster Live 5.1, and it came up with an image of the CD that comes with it. So I just imaged it. I burnt it to a CD because I have that capability. I have a portable Blu-ray and DVD burner. So I burned it to that, and sure enough, she worked like a charm. We like hanging out as well. I don't say that. You do own the game, though. That's good. Yeah, and finding the drivers is great, DJ. Yeah, you download those from creativelabs.com, but most companies don't maintain legacy support. No, they do not. That is why now more than ever we need to preserve this stuff, especially Internet Archive and all that. Or if you guys have, like I have a desk of old 3.5-inch floppy disks and some old CDs. We got to preserve that stuff and be able to pass it on to people that are working on the old the old hardware. Is PI, or put them on, considered time travel? Oh, please put them on. Yeah, I would, because they do go back in time, Fabric, and I am reading that right now. Please put them on, Takamani-san. This artwork is next level, like seriously. Awesome artwork. And the TV show is coming out too. We'll be able to watch an anime of it. It's coming out. When is it coming? Let's see. April. It's coming out April. Please put them on, Takamani-san. And yeah. Damn. It is time travel though, but she doesn't go back a long way, just like a couple minutes. You did buy a floppy disk emulator. Okay, DJ. It's a 3.5-inch front bay device with a USB port, number display, and 2 buttons. It's like a jukebox for floppy disk imaging file. Ah, very nice. We'll send pics sometime for reference. Batman or Space Ghost? Oh, are you talking about on screen right now? That's Golden Bat from 1979. Or Golden Batman, I should say. Yeah, there it is. Golden Batman. I couldn't find it as a show to download, so but I did find the cover. Oh, hang on. I forgot I didn't have this up again. There we go. Hatte kudasai Takamani-san, or please put them on. This has time travel. And yeah. Main character is damn fine looking. Plot twist, Batman is Space Ghost. Right. Yeah. But yeah, so coming in April, please put them on, Takamani-san, or you can just read the manga, which is, like I say, great art. All right. So yeah, just want to thank you guys for coming out today. DJ, Fabric, Geminier, B17, David Glenn. Who else was around? Comic Relief Crusader. It's always good to see you, buddy. Yeah, please do me a favor. Hit that like button, guys. It really helps me out. I really need the exposure. I'm kind of stuck. I'm stuck, guys. I'm stuck at 931 subscribers. And so this year I'd like to make the push to get up to 1,000. But I've just sort of been languishing here at like 931. So I really got to make the push there to get some more subscribers. I got to get the word out there. People that like to come in for these weekend morning streams, maybe when things are a little quieter on YouTube and all those other places. Yes, G, you're here. Your dossiers, don't write them. See, I told you he's our local NSA guy. Just make sure you get my occupation correct, okay, G? So yes, the march to 1,000 this year. Gotta try to get it going. There's other channels out there too. People I watch and enjoy, like Pacific 414 and DJ Ronnie G. Brandon, the anime guy. Carl at the RNG podcast. There's Tomby. He's the bloke from across the ocean there. There's Angry Canadian, Nerdtorial Lifeform. Everyone's favorite Penguin Punkwaddle. And Infinite Metal. He's on Twitch and Kick. He does lots of retro gaming, and he has a dragon that mocks him as he plays, named Skelly, which is why I come around, because it's fun to hear the mockery. Say hello to the guys at Bluffdale. But yeah, a little more self-promotion on my end. Try to get things going here. I guess going on other streams would help a lot too. It's just a matter of organizing that, getting it all sorted out. And we'll see how it goes. I want this year to be the year I get past 1,000 subscribers. All right. Coming up for Tuesday, Trades Talk Tuesday. We'll go over the most industrial stream on a Tuesday night. You guys want to be there? You know the drill. Articles and pictures and videos and all that kind of good stuff. You can ask your industrial questions and I'll answer them as best as I can. Tell Mulder and Scully you said hello. Good old X-Files. Filmed in Vancouver for the most part. Until David Duchovny got all uppity and was like, no, we got to go back to Hollywood. It's my wife. So yeah, it's funny watching X-Files because it's like, oh, I know that place. You talk me up a lot, but cattle don't have YouTube? Well, sounds like a skill issue on their part, doesn't it? Appreciate it, Fabric. You know, and some of you guys show up here all the time, like David Glenn. Like, David's always here. Like, and I see him all over other chat rooms. He's doing the mod thing and all the other chats. Like, what a busy guy. And I appreciate you being here, David, because, yeah, just watching you do all those other channels, it's like, wow, you know, you're helping out with my channel. It's like, wow, I really appreciate that. You played street hockey at that place? Nice. Same with you, Fabric. When you're not out on a call, you know, for some veterinary stuff, you're stopping by, and same with DJ. You know, all you guys. I do appreciate you coming by, spending your time with me on Saturdays, Sundays, whatever it happens to be, Tuesdays as well. You know, you're a good group of guys, and I appreciate it. But yeah, after Trades Talk will be Saturday. More Yu-Gi-Oh! More card game battling. I need to fix up my deck so I can take down even the most annoying person like Rebecca, who has that damn gravity bind. So I need to fix it up so I can take people down with ease rather than struggling like I was. And then finally, we're back to Sunday. New month, new theme. I think I want to do time travel. Unless I've done it already. I have to check my notes, because I do take notes, and I try to have a spreadsheet that tells me what themes I have done at which month and which time, and which shows I've already shown you. So I do have my spreadsheets to look at and keep track of things. So I am organized, but I just can't remember off the top of my head if I've done a time travel show before. I may have. Yeah, gee, Gravity Bind. Ugh. So for those that don't know, you have your monsters. They have 1-star to 8-star monsters usually. I mean, there's higher than that, but just on the OG game, 1 to 8 stars. And Gravity Binds makes anybody that has a 4-star or higher monster can attack. And so, what do I have a lot of? 4-star monsters. I do have some 3s and 2s, but their attack is pathetic. So, I have to get Gravity Bind removed or something, just so I can at least attack Rebecca. But that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Problems, right? That's for the gaming stream, that one. All right, I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I had a really fun time. I hope you did too. I hope I introduced you to a few anime shows that you may not have heard of and maybe will want to check out. I was looking at Tiger and Bunny, G. I was looking at it and I'm like, should I? Shouldn't I? Same with One Punch Man. I was like, should I just... Because One Punch Man is so widely known, and I think Tiger and Bunny is widely known as well. So I'm like, I want to do something a little more obscure. So, you know, that's why I did what I did. I could have done Tiger and Bunny. We're going to relax with a nice, refreshing Pepsi Max. Well, you enjoy that Pepsi Max. All right, everyone. I hope to see you all on Tuesday. If not, I'll see you on the weekends again. I'm here every weekend in the morning doing my thing, and I appreciate you guys stopping by. Yeah, there you go. Fair enough. So until I see you guys again, I've been Pop, and I am signing off.